Good morning, everyone. This is Jeffrey Bershoff from Avanti Destinations from Macau Tourism. I have Yvonne Lowe down in California, and Avanti, of course, is up in Portland, Oregon. There's this wonderful image here of a temple, and Yvonne's going to go into all of the wonderful things that your clients can see and do in Macau, and then we'll cover quickly at the end a little bit as far as what we're able to provide for your clients who are interested in traveling to Macau. But quickly, for those of you who aren't too familiar with Avanti Destinations, this is a picture of our brochure for 2017-2018. And this is all of what we're providing in Asia now. We've added 7 new destinations. And just really quickly, we did Dubai as part of that, but we use that as a stopover or a connector for a lot of clients that are on the East Coast, flying on Emirates. 5 reasons to pick Avanti. We are an FIT tour operator. We specialize in independent travel. As you can see here, we do offer about boutique hotels throughout Asia, but more so the first class and deluxe modern or contemporary hotels, ryokans in Japan, beach resorts, jungle lodges, and eco resorts. We all really want to have as much as possible something that is locally owned, but we have a fair amount of chain hotels as well, more so focused on the Asian chain hotels. But they all have character and charm. Otherwise, we wouldn't pick them and put them into our inventory. A lot of unique travel options. Cover some today, but we also have our folks in the reservation center are available Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 5:30, and Pacific time. And you can give us a call, and we'll put everything together for you. They're really good at putting multiple destinations together, connecting the dots, as well as destination experts. Many of them who have been to the regions that will provide that expertise that you need in order to build these complex FITs. And of course, while your clients are traveling, we've got partners on the ground who can help them out. We are your one-stop travel source. Wonderful picture here of Macau. But we're able to offer the air, transfers, accommodations, tours, sightseeing. Obviously, clients are going to be driving around Macau, nor taking rail or small ship cruises, but there is ferries from Hong Kong, Macau. Post-cruise packages, and we offer travel protection. The great thing about travel protection is that once, as long as you've deposited within 7 days, or you've paid for the travel protection premium within 7 days of deposit, then your clients can cancel for any reason. Their medical pre-existing conditions are covered, and then once full payment is made and the clients need to cancel because of an emergency or something like that, your commission is protected. You can also add a PA fee up to 15% of the gross of the booking. We do work with a lot of airlines. These are airlines that are servicing Asia. And something to note, that you get 10% commission on the base fare. So if you are using business class, that can be a pretty good sized commission. I'm not going to go over all of the details here, but if you don't know, Cathay does provide a free stopover in Hong Kong or Macau. And then we have a couple of other options here as far as doing stopovers. And I think that's one of the big points for using our tour operator contracts, is that your clients would be able to do stopovers. Big deal. We do have a couple of Magellan Awards for our videos, so I wanted to share that. And you can go to avantidestination.com/videos. And then from there, you can actually scroll down to the Asia video and click on that section, or you could type in this big long URL. It's up to you. I would probably go for the /videos. But now we're going to get into Macau itself. And we've got Yvonne here from Macau Tourism, and she's going to tell you all about what's hot and happening in Macau. Yvonne? Oh, sorry. Apologize. Yvonne, it's all yours.
Hi, everyone. My name is Yvonne. I was previously a little muted, but now I'm back online. So welcome, everyone, to Macau's webinar. And we are right now Asia's hottest destination. And I want to show you guys why right now Macau is such a popular destination for your clients traveling to Asia. First of all, we have two offices in the U.S. We are the USA representative of Macau Government Tourism Office. We have one office in LA and one office in New York. So no matter you are in the East Coast or West Coast, you can reach us. So we can constantly have different events throughout the United States, and we want to let you know that Macau right now is one of the world's fastest growing destinations, and the USA actually continues to be the #1 long-haul source market for Macau. We have every year over 200,000 new US travelers going to Macau. They either stay in Macau for 2 days or they go to Hong Kong and then go to Macau. A lot of people ask me this question. That's the first question a lot of people are curious about. How do you spell Macau correctly? It's M-A-C-A-U or M-A-C-A-O. So here, M-A-C-A-U is the Portuguese spelling of Macau, and M-A-C-A-O is the English spelling. As you can see in the passport, we have Chinese, Portuguese, and English. So the official languages in Macau are actually Portuguese and Chinese. It's a bilingual area. So let's see, where exactly is Macau? On the map, we can see that Macau is in South China, very, very close to Hong Kong. We have 31 direct flights into Macau International Airport from major Asian cities. So if you're traveling to Asian destinations, it's very easy to add another destination, which is Macau, and you can fly easily into Macau International Airport. Another way to go to Macau, which is a popular way, is going from Hong Kong. There are 3 ways to go from Hong Kong to Macau. You can go to Hong Kong International Airport and directly take the Hong Kong International Airport ferry to Macau. That will be about 50 minutes, 60 minutes. Or if you are in Hong Kong traveling already, you can also take another ferry. It's also 15 minutes to Macau. Or you can fly helicopter. That will only cost you 15 minutes to go into Macau from Hong Kong. One thing I want to share with everyone is if you arrive in Hong Kong International Airport and you want to go to Macau directly, it's very easy because you can buy your ferry tickets within the airport terminal, and there is this ferry terminal just next to the airport. You don't need to take your luggage with you. You just buy your ferry tickets and everything, your luggage, and they will get your boarding pass. They would know your airline. They would take your luggage with you, and then when you get to Macau, you just get your luggage in Macau. We have several ferry services going into Macau. One of them is called TURBOJET, and we also have Cotai Strip. Those are the services you can use. It's about $25 one way for economy coach class, and about $50 one way going into Macau from Hong Kong. And if people want to choose the helicopter service, it's about 15 minutes, and you'll get a very beautiful view of Macau, mainland China, and Hong Kong. And that will cost about $550 one way. Macau is a compact city with a lot to experience. So here we can see it consists of 1 peninsula and 2 islands, Macau Peninsula and Taipa Island. and Kolowan Island. Here is a map showing you how close Macau is to Hong Kong and to mainland China. So the gray area is mainland China, and you can see it's directly connected to Macau Peninsula. And the bridge connecting to the two islands, Haipa and Kolowan Island, will connect you from the peninsula to the two islands. What can you see in Macau? You might not know there are 25 UNESCO World Heritage Sites in Macau. So it's a city with a rich history. Here you can see the churches and the temples on the in the same city. It's a city that you turn around and you see Chinese temples, and then you walk several blocks and you see Catholic churches. This one is a symbolic architecture of Macau. It's called Ruins of St. Paul. If you have been to Macau but didn't get to see this St. Paul, then you should consider yourself never been to Macau, because this is a very, very symbolic architecture. And this is called Ama Temple. It's also one of the World Heritage UNESCO sites in Macau. This is the Gia Fortress. So Macau was previously a Portuguese colony, so the rich Portuguese culture is still very prevalent in Macau. In Macau, you can experience both Chinese culture and Portuguese culture. For example, this square is called Senado Square. It's a beautiful Portuguese style, and you see very colorful streets and very beautiful cobblestone streets. This is the first ever Catholic church in China, and it's actually in Macau. When it comes to food, Macau has everything that you want to taste in exotic Asian cuisines, and it's the first fusion cuisine in the world. There are 19 Michelin-starred restaurants in Macau, and last year, 2016, the Michelin Guide mentioned the street food in Hong Kong and Macau, and it's the first time that Michelin Guide mentions street food. So we can not only have the nice, very gourmet cuisine in Michelin-star restaurant, we can also have the street food that are mentioned. For example, here is a brief look. So on the top left corner, you will see the dish called African chicken. It's actually called African chicken because Macanese people, they use a lot of spices from Goa, Mozambique, or from Africa when the Portuguese are colonizing Macau. And there are different cuisines ranging from Portuguese cuisine, Brazilian cuisine, Macanese local cuisine, African, Indian, all the different tastes. And here on the left bottom corner, you will see the famous Macanese egg tart. It's similar to Portuguese egg tart, but it's less sugary, healthier, and very tasty. And of course, we have the dim sum that's famous from Cantonese cuisine, and also almond cookies, which is a very good gift if you visit Macau and want to take back home some goodies from Macau. And these are the restaurant scene you can see. The picture that I'm showing you here is a beautiful ramen bar in the newly opened hotel, Wynn Palace. And also you can see all the street food mentioned, Portuguese egg tart, pork chop bun, and also different snack ranging from Taiwanese snack, Cantonese snack, Portuguese snack. And what can you do when you are in this beautiful city of Macau? First of all, if you are a history, cultural, and museum lover, the museums in Macau are rich in history. This one is the Museum of Macau. And this might be the world's only handover gift museum. So when China took back Macau in 1999, every province in China gave one gift to Macau. It's the handover gift. And Macau stored all the handover gifts in this beautiful museum, featuring all the friendly and lovely gifts from China. And this is Macau Science Center. We can see the movie, Now You See Me Too, was filmed in Macau. They also filmed in Science Center, Macau. And this is the Grand Prix Museum. So in Macau, every year we have the Grand Prix happening. So for car lovers, this is something to explore as well. And this is the Macau Tower. It has the beautiful view of the whole peninsula and 2 islands of Macau as well as mainland China. And guess what? You can do the highest commercial bungee jump from the Macau Tower. This is one of the most popular shows right now in Asia. It's called the House of Dancing Water. It features a size of 6 Olympic swimming pool inside of the performance center. And you can see the interesting performance that's containing dance, music, and storytelling. And the price to see the show is about $75 to $120 US, and they play each night in Macau. Last year, The Amazing Race, actually 2 years ago, 2015, The Amazing Race filmed in Macau, and it was aired on December 4, 2015. And we actually have a little clip I can send you if you are interested to show your clients. In Macau, we also have Panda. The Panda Pavilion in Macau is a very fun place for family if you have family group traveling. And these 2 pandas are given from China, and they have a panda twins already. This is the lotus garden in Lotus Pond in Macau. Every year in summertime, about June, July, you see the beautiful lotus flower, and the lotus flower is also the symbol of Macau. Macau is a city that's very easy to walk around, and it's encouraged for tourists to explore the city by themselves. We offer different tour, walking routes in all the tourist offices in Macau. You can pick up these brochures, or you can download a smartphone app in your phone to follow these different routes, and you can explore Macau on foot by yourself. Macau is also a city that likes to celebrate. Here is a calendar for you. We have all the major events listed, and if you're interested, I can also send this calendar for you, for your clients. So you can see Chinese New Year, we celebrate each year. It's either in January or February, and Ama Temple Festival. And also we have Art Festival, Music Festival, Film Festival, and the Macau International Fireworks Display Contest is every year in end of September, early October. And during that time, each night we have fireworks display in Macau. And as I mentioned before, we also have the Grand Prix happening each year in Macau. Oh, and this is a beautiful picture that it was taken in Macau during the International Fireworks Display Contest. We also have the Dragon Boat Festival happening each year in June in Macau, and that was also when The Amazing Race was filmed in Macau. They also featured the Dragon Boat Festival. So Grand Prix each year happened in Macau in November, and last year was already the 63rd time. Starting from 2015, we have this light festival happening every year in December. And it features all the beautiful lights that's going to be displayed in Macau throughout the month. And going along with that, there's Parade through Macau Latin City, also happening in December. If your clients are going to Macau, they will be amazed by how many hotels and how beautiful the hotels are in Macau. There are right now a total of 113 hotels, giving a total rooms number of 37,000. And Macau actually is a city that has the most 5-star properties. This is a view of Macau, one view you can see of the Macau hotels. So on the right-hand side is the Mandarin Oriental. It does not have any casino in this hotel. So for family, it's a nice place to stay in. And we also have a lot of hotel opening happening from 2015, 16, and also this year, 2017. This is a picture that I took in MGM Macau. You can see the beautiful art installation, and they change seasonally in MGM. In the middle, you can see the giant fish tank. And this is a picture featuring the Galaxy Resort in Macau. And you can see in the middle, the blue area, is the lazy river. People during summertime, families and tourists love to come here to enjoy the lazy river. And inside of the Galaxy group, there are the Banyan Tree Hotel, hotels Sakura, Okura, and all the inside of Banyan Tree Hotel, every room has a little swimming pool in it. In 2016, 2 luxury hotels just opened. In August, we have Wynn Palace opened, and in September, the Parisian Macau opened. And several hotels opened in 2015. Ritz-Carlton and JW Marriott opened in May 2015. Studio City Macau opened in October, and St. Regis Macau, which is the largest St. Regis in the world, opened in December 2015. This is a picture that was featuring the Studio City Macau. You can see inside there is this world's first and only figure 8 Ferris wheel. It's actually a Ferris wheel built inside of a hotel. This is a picture, closer look, taken by me. I actually went down this Ferris wheel. It's a very pleasant ride. You can get a very beautiful view of mainland China as well as Macau. And it's not scary. It's a very fun activity for family and tourists to do. 2017, we have more development coming. The 13 hotel will be finished this year, as well as City of Dreams Hotel Tower. And MGM Cotai, it's another MGM hotel opening this year. And it will be in the Cotai area, which is connecting the 2 islands, Taipa and Kelowna. 2018, we have 3 hotels under construction and going to be opened. Palazzo Versace Hotel, Karl Lagerfeld Hotel, and Lisboa Palace. And the Karl Lagerfeld Hotel is the world's first Karl Lagerfeld Hotel. Any tourists coming from the US and Canada do not need a visa to visit Macau and Hong Kong. You only need your passport and you're good to go. So we usually recommend people to combine several destinations if they want to plan a trip to Macau. So you can go to Hong Kong several days and Macau several days and see the 2 beautiful cities in Asia, but with different tastes. So in Hong Kong, you can see the metropolitan side of this metropolitan city, and in Macau, you can get a relaxing vacation, and you can taste the great food of Portuguese, Cantonese, and Macanese. And if people want to do mainland China and Macau, it's also very easy to combine the 2 destinations together. This very long bridge is under construction. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau bridge is going to connect the 3 destinations, Hong Kong, mainland China, and Macau together. So in the recent ranking, Macau is ranked number 6 in the top 100 city destinations. So we are very popular, but at the same time, we offer different tastes from a lot of cities that do not have, because we have a combination of history of Portuguese history and Chinese history. And going to Macau is seeing a little Portuguese city inside of China. And as I mentioned before, U.S. continues to be important source market to go to visit Macau. This is something that's very important for you and very helpful if you want to learn more about Macau. We have this Macau Specialist Program. The website is macaoexpert.com, MACAOexpert.com. If you sign up and finish our course, each year we take some travel advisor to experience Macau with us. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions, please feel free to either email me or call us at our number here. And if you want to see more pictures of Macau, please go to our Facebook and Instagram, Macau USA. Thank you very much.
Oh, great. Thank you so much, Yvonne. That was wonderful. I should mention that Yvonne is going to give away travel goodies to one of the people who attended this webinar and went all the way through it. So looking forward to picking one of those names out of the hat later on today after we're done here. Moving forward really quickly, ruins of St. Paul Cathedral. You've seen several images of it already. This is one of those wonderful evening dusk images, and as Yvonne has alluded to, Macau and Hong Kong are really inseparable to a degree. Spending a couple of nights in Hong Kong and then a few nights in Macau or vice versa is totally doable and completely worth it. You've heard a lot about Macau already, but I just wanted to bring up a few more items. That colonial architecture you see there in Sonata Square is really, especially if you're spending some time in Hong Kong and you get to Macau, it's like, oh wow, this is completely different. And I think that's something to note. You saw a lot of the major resorts and casinos in the images. We'll get to some of our handpicked properties here in a minute. But I think that something to think about is as far as the flight durations. It's a pretty long haul flight. If you look at the East Coast from New York or the West Coast, you're still talking about a fair amount of time. So, in air, I think that it's really important to know that you want your clients. It's give them a couple of weeks, and Macau makes a fantastic stopover for a few nights. It also is a vacation place as well. Some images that I put together here. That one in the middle is Sonata Square from a different perspective, and then some of the casinos on the left there, and then the ruins of St. Paul Cathedral. These are our properties that we're focused on. And the Regency and the Hotel Centra are both 4-star properties. The Regency is really well located. It's got kind of a Mediterranean theme to it, as you can see in that image. But we're still talking about a fair amount of rooms, lots of dining and bars. It's family friendly, seasonal swimming pool, and it's a good solid property. The Centra is about a 10-minute walk from Sonata Square. That's that Portuguese center in Macau, and it's really some high. You can see pretty refined, a little bit more refined. And then if you want to get really refined, Yvonne mentioned already, this is a Mandarin Oriental that doesn't have a casino in it either, and it's located on the peninsula. It's about a 5-minute drive from Ame Temple and Sonata Square, but as you can see, it's a Mandarin Oriental. It's a gorgeous property, and definitely some fantastic views from the room, as you can see there. Exclusive experiences. There's a variety of things that we can arrange as far as your clients are concerned in Macau, but we can also, if they wanted to stay in Macau and see other parts of Hong Kong, they certainly could do that, and that's kind of why I brought this in. Going to the new territories is an experience, I think something that people really don't know about is this whole area. There's a fair amount of nature as well. So getting your clients out in nature is possible with that Dragon's Back hike. But these are just some of the things that your clients can do from Macau or from Hong Kong, and just want to bring them to the fore. And then, you of course can contact us at AvantDestinations.com. If you have a quote or a current booking and you don't need an immediate answer, you can always email us at request@AvantDestinations.com. We're about a 1 business day response time. And then, of course, if you want to give us a call or reservation us, 800-422-5053, Monday through Friday, 6:30 in the morning Pacific time to 5:30 in the evening Pacific time. So we've got some questions here, and hopefully we can get to those. Yvonne, what do you think would be some good family-friendly activities to do in Macau?
So several family activities that's very popular in Macau. One is the walking tours. As I mentioned, that people can pick up the walking routes brochures from any tourism office that they see in Macau, or they can download the app to follow in their smartphone to walk around Macau. And the Panda Pavilion is a very popular spot for family with kids. The panda are given from China to Macau. They are very cute, very lovely, and you don't have to go into Sichuan, China to see panda. You can also see panda in Macau. And there are several kid-friendly um, amenities in several hotels. For example, Studio City and several hotels right now all have some kid-friendly activities within the hotel. And the lazy river that I feature and show a picture of is a very nice summer activities for kids and family to do.
So, something else to think about, and maybe you can talk about this a little bit, Yvonne, is, a lot of people want to know when's the best time to go. But, in my humble estimation, it's an all-year destination. Would you agree, or maybe there's better times to go than others?
I definitely agree with you. I think it's all year round, and it's a very warm place, so it never snows. There's no really a winter season. The coldest or coolest month is really just January, and it's not that cold either. It's like 50 degrees in Fahrenheit. So the only time that might get a little typhoon and rain, as we talked about before, it will be June and July. Maybe early August will be a little hot and humid. But any other time during the year will be a very pleasant time, and really it's up for people's preference. But with any festival events, in October it's a good time because we have the fireworks, September, and Chinese New Year actually, January, February is also a popular time because you can get to experience the celebrations of Chinese New Year, and it's definitely something to experience and see. And June, early June will be the Dragon Boat Festival, and then November we have the Grand Prix, December we have the Light Festival, and people also celebrate Christmas in Macau. So it's basically all year round, but with different preferences according to events and festivals.
So you were talking about all the different events, and I just wanted to say that this webinar is recorded, and we'll do a follow-up. Yvonne we'll be able to follow up as well. A few folks, Yvonne, just so you know, are wanting to have that events calendar, and then a link to the Macau website. Is it also possible to send a direct link to the Macau Specialist program?
Definitely, I can share that as well. So I can share
Okay.
the calendar, Macau website, and the MacauExpert.com website.
Okay, great. And then I think one of the other things that's jumping out to folks is, what, we talked about the best times to go and the different festivals and events and stuff like that. And we already covered one of the major things to see and do. What would be the minimum amount of time that you would recommend someone stay in Macau to really experience it?
To really experience Macau, I definitely recommend 3 days, 2 nights at least. Okay. Once you are in Hong Kong or in China, since you already fly so long, such a long flight, that to be honest, 14 hours, you might as well experience the full scale of Macau or Hong Kong or any Asia destination. So the good thing about Macau is the hotels in Macau, there's so many of them, you have different choices. So it's very easy to find a hotel, nice hotel to stay in Macau for 2 nights, and there are plenty of activities to do for 3 days. So my ideal itinerary for everyone is 2 nights, 3 days. And if they are in a little bit crunch of time, then at least 1 night, 2 days.
Yeah. Good. Wonderful. Well, that's all the questions we have. We'll do a follow-up email as well as providing a link to the recording for those of you who might have missed the earlier parts or just wanted to review. And any final words, Yvonne?
Are you going to announce the lucky winner?
I will announce it after. Right now, I can't. I don't have access to everybody that's attended. So I'll just send it up in the follow-up email if that's all right.
Yes. I just want to let people know that the lucky winner will win Macau travel goodies. That's really all the way from Macau.
You brought personally all the way from Macau. Send them on out. All right, wonderful. I really appreciate everybody. Hopefully you got some great information on Macau, and always feel free to give us a call or contact Yvonne in her teams in LA or New York if you have any additional questions. And we'll send that contact information out. Just make sure that you have it probably tomorrow morning. Anyway, thanks a bunch. Take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you very much.